So hi, my name is Dawson. This is my client John. Uh, so is there anything you'd like me to do specific today, or just kind of full body massage?
Just full body, whatever you feel like using. Go
Okay.
for it.
So some of the modalities I'll use is going to be rock floss, Theragun, cupping, rock tape, and then just the normal massage techniques. Any complaints about any of that?
No, everything sounds good.
Okay. So if you're ready, go ahead and take off your shoes and then lay face down on the table.
Do it right off.
Okay. Good. How does that feel under pressure?
Pretty good.
Good. Any more pressure, a little less?
Maybe a little more.
Okay. Enjoying quarantine?
No,
No.
I want to go back to school.
Weird. I do too.
I actually miss the labs like crazy.
Just being in the lab or
Both.
both?
Yeah. Like I miss doing everything with all the students. Like to be completely honest, through the internship, the idea of me potentially wanting to teach has gone up.
Really?
It's fun working with the students. Like, yeah, you got your bad eggs that make you want to tear your hair out, but
Mm-hmm.
the overwhelming majority are really fun to work with.
That's fun.
So,
Sounds like fun.
and even if classes weren't in session like the first week, everyone was still allowed on campus and everything.
Yeah.
We would just do our work that we've been doing, but in the lab, and it's a lot easier to focus instead of my office now being a couch.
I understand that.
Just being in a professional setting, being around, just being around like Trevor and the GAs, like just made me focus more, and human interaction is nice.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. So go ahead and grab that wrist with that hand. We'll lift up your shoulder here. Now go ahead and push your shoulder back towards the table. 3, 2, 1. Relax. How does that feel?
Good.
One more time. 3, 2, 1. Relax. You okay?
Yeah.
Bring that arms down there. Switch sides. So what was the worst part about your internship? It's okay to say working with me.
No, excluding all the quarantine stuff, just because that's obviously the worst. But while we were still on campus, I had to take inventory of the entire lab.
Ooh.
So open up every cabinet. I cleaned out half of them while I was doing it. Like had to take out everything. If you remember in the lab, those two big white cabinets that are right by the desk, they're cluttered and just so much random stuff. It's ridiculous.
I remember that.
So taking out everything and logging that was not fun. And then we got a bunch of new equipment right near the end. Like nothing crazy new equipment. Like we got stopwatches and some goniometers. And,
that's not bad. Go ahead and push your shoulder back from the table. 3, 2, 1. Relax. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Relax. You okay?
Yeah. But the only fancy thing I guess we got is I think we got 2 new crane scales.
Okay.
So like the things you work with them with your project.
Yeah, that's what I did in my project.
Yeah. We got like 2 new ones. So like I didn't get a chance to relog all the new stuff. So like the inventory is like way off. And I told Trevor like, yeah, we have definitely. I literally wrote it on the inventory log like, yep, definitely have more than these. Didn't log the new ones. I had to edit that when I turned the portfolio out because you have to put all your projects that you worked on there, and that was like one of the big files and I had to like go through and edit it.
Go ahead and push against my hand here. 3, 2, 1, relax. One more time. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay. You can keep talking.
I don't remember what I was saying.
You're
Oh, yeah, I
talking
had
about crane scales.
Yeah,
for him.
I had to edit the file when I turned it into Finch because I was like, yep, can't have that there.
No, probably not.
But dude, honestly, formatting everything to turn it into an electronic portfolio, because he wanted it all in one document. So I literally like, when I did the inventory log, I literally just put a link to an Excel file on, but like there's the it's like Google Sheets, but with Microsoft, and I would have just made a like copy and paste into that and then provided the link because putting that whole file in there would have been impossible with how big it was.
Yeah, I bet. How's this feeling under pressure?
It could be a little more.
A little more? Okay. That better?
Yeah. But that was a pain. And honestly concerned you won't be able to figure out how to open them.
As smart as he is with all of his many doctorates, there are still simple things he doesn't know.
I mean, technology is hard for a lot of people.
Yeah. It was funny, so I had his class for my pre-internship, and you know how my computer kept freezing, knocking me out,
Yeah.
everything. I went to him one day, and I showed him my computer, like, hey, it crashed. I can't do anything. So can I tell him to send you later? He pulled out 3 different flash drives and be like, you triple save everything on a flash drive. And then he went into this huge story about how he got caught in a fire, and the only way he finished his grad level thesis for his very first doctorate was because he had it saved on 3 different flash drives, and one of which was with him.
I mean, that is next level preparedness. To give it all credit.
Yeah.
It's a little overkill, but I get it.
Yeah.
I actually only own one flash drive, and I only have it because it was free when I signed my lease with Shark Flats 2 years ago. But it's the only one I have. Like, it's free. I think it's only like a 2 gigabyte, so there's like
very
little on there, but got a bunch of like ebooks saved on there, so.
Okay. Oh, it's not too bad.
What was I gonna say?
You okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah, did I tell you I got Trevor yelled at by him one day?
What did you do?
Well, I think he was given a test.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been you. It might have been your class. I don't remember. But he was given a test, and 3D1 was doing Wingates.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, with Wingates, much healing occurs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was my class.
That was your class, okay?
Yeah. Go ahead and flip over here if you don't mind. Go ahead, flip over. Yeah, so he wasn't close to anything easier. He was not happy. No, Finch kept looking over and shooting dirty looks to whoever could see. Like, he didn't say anything to us, but it was actually during our final. That was our final.
Why would that?
Because it's only an 8-week class.
Oh, 390. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was during the biomechanics.
No, I'm not in biomechanics.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wanted to take it, but I didn't have time for it in my schedule. So
I remember that final. That was not an easy final. because like he did the worst like true false section probably I've ever taken because it was always like every single thing is right except one tiny detail.
Mm-hmm.
Like one question I remember specifically was like, oh, when you turn in your paperwork, you turn it into like you turn it in with all the correct forms listed, with all the correct time frames, with the correct even room number, but the first name was off.
Yep.
And I was like, this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
But I definitely didn't forget it.
No. It was very ridiculous just taking that final in general. But
What was it, like 30% or 35% of the final was your grade? Something crazy like that.
mm-hmm.
I remember I got a B plus in that class.
How did you get a B plus?
Why did I get a B plus?
Do everyone know how you got a B plus?
I don't remember how I got a B plus in that class. Was it? No, I did all the assignments. I think I just did bad on one. Yeah, I got like a 7 out of 10 on what was it? The contact sheet.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't get specific enough information, I guess, and I'm just like, whatever you say. Oh yeah, and that was and the cover letter. He docked me like 2 points because he didn't like my signature.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about that. He put like 3 dots after your name.
Yep. It was like, what is this? And I was like, oh no. He was like, -1 point.
See, if you just would have told him what it actually was for, though, he probably would.
I really didn't feel like going through all that trouble and the ensuing 2-hour conversation.
That's it's
and then,
take a long time.
And I think I got like a 80 something on this final, so those two things combined.
See, I got like a 96 on his final.
Yeah.
Really, the hard part was he didn't prep us very well with it because we didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
He just kind of said, "Oh, we have a final next week," and we're just like, "Oh, okay." And that's about all he said of it.
I think the most frustrating part about that class is that my CPR and AED cert wasn't going to expire for like another 1.5 years, but he required first aid as well.
Yeah.
And I was looking online, and to get first aid certified, it's typically a package deal.
Yeah.
With CPR and AED.
Yeah.
And the first aid cert alone was like $25, while all 3 was $35. So I was like, well.
What are you looking at? That would be nice. I paid $40 for all 3.
I had a discount card.
Okay.
I went to that place.
CPR.
Is that the one that's like halfway up that hill if you're going towards like Casey's?
Yes.
Yeah, I went to that one, but I had a discount card, and then I actually ended up giving my discount card away to someone in my class that was about to go get theirs done as well. And I was like, well, here, take this.
Yeah, I just told his class finished for a few and he gave me some, and then when I was leaving that class, they gave me some more.
Yeah, they handed them out at the end. So
I wonder how all this is affecting them because they can't do anything.
I think technically they can because they're technically health service, and then their classes are never really that big anyway.
Ours was packed.
Really?
When me and Coley went.
When I went to, it was me. Looked like what I could only assume was probably 2 other college age kids. I don't know if they're actually college students. And then like 2 people came in scrubs, so it was probably like nursing or kind of some kind of healthcare worker, and then like 2 other dudes. So it was like 6 or 7 people plus 2 people running it. So they're under the 10-person thing, but it is a tiny building, so I don't know if they'd be allowed. I truly don't know in their sense because their health service, they're under 10, but
they can't maintain the 6 feet distance, and they still only have 4 people in the building.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like you only have so many dolls for the people. And
the doll thing I get, but if they're not deep cleaning those things already, I'm a little disturbed.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the fact that they give you a face mask though for it,
Yeah.
when you're going to do the breathing, would
Yeah.
make me think they don't do a whole lot of deep cleaning with it, just probably wear the sanitary cloth off, and then they trust the masks.
that's a dangerous game to do.
Oh, it is, because they don't even give you that with masks. It's just like the paper ones.
Yeah.
You put it over so they can't puke into your mouth, but it's not the greatest mask to use.
No.
How's everything feeling so far?
You're good.
Good. I know, you probably just want me to stop playing with the gun.
Hey man, their guns are fun.
They are fun. Fun and very useful, to say the least. Your stomach
Yep.
hungry?
A little bit.
A little bit. What do you think you're gonna have?
I don't know.
Yeah, I tried. It was kind of like a grilled chicken parmesan last night. Is what I tried making. It obviously you saw me eating it when you came in, but it didn't. It turned out okay. Not the greatest. But
Parmesan does sound good.
it does. I just didn't have any breading, or else I would have made it.
Me and I have been making probably like the go-to meals over quarantine. Like has been this ramen kind of thing. It's like we take obviously a ramen packet, but we don't put like the seasoning thing in it. We have like a pork tenderloin, cook that, and then like kind of like a soy sauce based like brown sauce, and put that over it, and then like green onion in it, and it's been fantastic. That, and then she has a pressure cooker, so we've been making chicken tacos in there.
Chicken tacos.
Stupidly simple recipes like chicken broth, chicken, and then taco seasoning, can of corn, can of black beans, and then some salsa. And I think that's it. So it's like you throw that all in there, and then cook it in whatever. Cook it for like a half hour, 45 minutes or something like that, and then pull the chicken out, shred it up, and then put it back in, mix it up, and you're done. So.
I was actually reading somewhere like if you wanted to do actual chicken tacos, I think it's McCormick makes an actual seasoning packet for it, so you don't have to seasoning yourself.
See, we just take like one of the taco seasoning packets and throw it in there.
Okay.
It's like one or two of those, but
yeah, that's not bad. You really are hungry. Keeps going off.
Hungry plus fun times last night. Equals loud stomach. It's simple math.
Yeah. How's that feel? Good. Feel a little weird.
A little weird, but also like nice at the same time because like my forearms are just tight from typing all day for the last 5 weeks. 4 weeks, how long have we been quarantined? I don't know. Days don't exist anymore.
No.
What?
I would agree. What? I would agree. Yeah. Very hard to keep track of anything right now. Yeah. Comes to days.
I forgot it was Thursday a couple days ago. Like honestly, the worst part about everything is like remembering what days that I work. Because I'm like, okay, yeah, I work on Monday, but then I realized like, oh shit, it's already like today. I woke up thinking it was Sunday. I was like, oh wait, it's Saturday, which was nice because I have an extra day to work on project now.
Yeah.
Like I've been working with my internship and stuff, and obviously Walmart for the last long time, and haven't really had time to myself. So
having any bit of time is probably good for you.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna take the day and catch up on playing video games. Honestly, I bought some deals like the DLC pack for Breath of the Wild, which is Legend of Zelda game. Bought the DLC for it probably like 2 months ago. Barely,
That's fine.
barely touched it. I was like, so I'm just like, I started playing a little last night and just gonna keep playing that probably the rest of the day and then
That makes sense.
get to work tomorrow again.
Sounds like fun. Otherwise, I'm start playing Madden 2K and Jedi Fallen Order because I don't want to buy new games.
What do I have upstairs? I got Borderlands 3 upstairs, Fallen Order, Final Fantasy 15, 7 I had to digitally download because my pre-order was at the mall,
Mm-hmm.
and the mall GameStop isn't open anymore, and for some reason they didn't think to just transfer the pre-orders over to the e-store,
Oh.
so I don't know where my copy's at, so I just digitally download it because I can't wait for that.
I don't, if honestly, I think if you would have called them though, you probably would have been fine.
Dude, no, I called the e-store
Mm-hmm.
saying like, hey, I don't know what I should do, and asking me like if I could just pre-order it, and they're like no, like they're already in the store, like we can't take any more pre-orders, like we have what we had pre-ordered and nothing more. And I was like, okay, that's fair. I was like, do you know how I can hold for 3 hours 3 different times?
Ooh.
Because I mean, think about it. Everyone across the country was having the same exact issue I was in the same time frame that Final Fantasy was coming out. Another big title game for Nintendo was Animal Crossing at the time. Doom Eternal was coming out. Like,
Oh wow, yeah.
if you're a video, like, obviously everything sucks going on, but if you're big into video games and you had to be in quarantine, this is probably the best time for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you got plenty of games to play.
So that's why I thought about like doing Xbox Game Pass to get some more games going that are free, but at the same time, it's like I'm not working right now, so I don't have the money to go buy all these games.
I remember talking to Austin Thieves the other when we were like, it was early in the semester actually.
So go ahead and push your head towards the shoulder. 3, 2, 1, relax. One time. 3, 2, 1, relax.
But it was when Taco Bell was doing that promotion where it's like, if you buy that $5 box, they were giving out like one of the top of the line Xboxes.
Mm-hmm.
He was telling me that when because he won that. I don't know if you ever.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he won one actually. So
Lucky.
Taco Bell giving up free Xboxes is a legit thing. I know someone who has it.
Go ahead and push your head towards the shoulder. 3, 2, 1, relax. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was just on that.
One time. 3.
Sorry.
3, 2, 1, relax.
But so he won that, and then apparently it came with like Xbox One X or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
What's the new one? I think it's the Series X. I don't know.
Series X. I think it's Lockhart.
I don't know.
They're releasing 2 of them. One is the top of the line, and then they're releasing a cheaper version that's not as powerful but still good.
Well, I think both PlayStation and Xbox are like at a standstill where it's like they have to charge a lot of money because of the hardware they put in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
How does this feel?
so like they're at a standstill where it's like they're waiting for the other person to declare a price because they're gonna try to one up each other, but it's like they're gonna lose a ton of money. Because no one's gonna pay $600-700, which is how much you could theoretically charge. No one's gonna pay for that.
Well, I mean, most people now pay $1,000 plus for a smartphone.
Which I mean, a console like, is in a way kind of like a long-term thing because like I mean, when I bought an Xbox One like probably a week after launch, and I traded in for PS4, but it was a launch day PS4, so it's like they clearly can last the entire generation considering the new one's about to start.
But I have the Xbox One S, which I think came out probably about a month or 2 after the original one did.
So it's like they clearly last the entire time as long as you like,
Give it updates on it.
Update it, take a can of condensed air and just spray it out every now and then so it doesn't overheat.
Mm-hmm.
Like just general just take care of it. It's like you take care of your phone.
Go ahead and push your shoulders up. 3, 2, 1, relax. How's always feeling? Good. Good. One more time. Push up. 3, 2, 1, relax. You good?
Yeah.
Popping a lot.
My wrists.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get injuries in lacrosse in high school and never can look at.
I'll do it. Don't just bring your arm back. So when I bring your arm, so when your arm comes back down, your head's gonna move to the side.
That way?
Yep. So when your arm's down here, your head's gonna move.
Oh.
Yep. Come back up. What this is doing is it's nerve forcing, and by doing this and stretching the medial nerve. This would be radial nerve. Huh? Feel good though? Okay. Now this is going to be the medial nerve here. So I'm trying to make sure you don't hit the door here.
So like, wait, so.
This would be radial. Wow.
Alright, so where's my head on this?
So
we're down here.
Your head's still going to be turned.
Right
Yep. And back up.
Back here. Okay.
Yep.
There.
So it takes a little bit of coordination to do this.
A little bit, but it's like I just once I figure it out, and then it's quarantine. My brain is not firing. Hasn't been for like 4 weeks.
Happens to this. Like this. Yep. So when your head's down, there you go. You okay?
Yeah.
This one tingling a little too?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do medial.
Wait, no.
Yeah,
Here.
there you go.
Caught myself.
It just takes a little bit of time to get used to.
Figuring it out.
Yeah. Well, that and I don't think I did this to you last semester.
No.
No.
I don't think I've gotten really anything from you this entire semester except for that one time.
I was about to say,
I snuck out.
There doing.
I snuck out a lab one time.
You even told me after I finished massage,
Yeah.
just to give you some paradigm. You alright? Yeah. Just got some lines on your face.
Huh, I wonder why.
Got comfortable, didn't you?
What can I say, man? You did very good.
So I'm putting you to sleep by the vibrations.
A little bit. I was like, this is relaxing.
So if this gets too tight, let me know. I'm trying not to put it overly tight, but tight enough so we can still see some effect. Sorry if I pull my hair. Okay. This stuff does not like me today. I think that's very evident. Last time. Hopefully. sorry this is taking so long. Well, we don't got time to kill any of this, right?
Nope.
That looks that a little too much. Oh, I hate dealing with this shit. Let's see. Okay. So now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna dorsiflex and plantarflex your foot back and forth. How's that feeling?
Good.
Feel tight?
Yeah, a little bit. Not bad.
So we're just gonna leave this on for about 30 seconds. So then we'll take it off and then switch legs.
So what is this supposed to do exactly?
So what this is going to do is it's going to kind of work like blood flow restriction. It's going because like we're pumping the muscle by the movement, which is holding in that blood flow, making it work, while it's forcing all the blood out of the muscle. And then when I release it out, all the blood's going to come rushing back in. It's really going helping treat edema, just because we're forcing all that fluid out. And then the same aspects of blood flow restriction, pretty much. Okay. How'd that feel?
Good.
Good.
I was saying it felt like that time I did blood flow restriction.
Very similar. But
Stuck.
just gave you a little sock there.
Ah.
Now you wanting me to take you photo of something with this?
No.
Wrapping it back up so I can put it on the other leg here easier. So if you wouldn't mind, just do that on the table a little bit. Yeah. This thing takes a while to wrap back up. Hopefully this time looks a little bit better. And a little bit more blood in here. Okay. So you just go ahead and dorsiflex and plantarflex your foot again. Oh, come on. Okay. Maybe not. Well, just keep popping out. Your legs, I swear, just does not want to stand.
Sorry.
It's the point where you start getting frustrated with this. Okay.
Looks like it's finally staying.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just running off onto it for you though. Can't get the charger. That's the other thing I don't like about this laptop is the battery just doesn't. Okay. Few more seconds. Okay. Go ahead and start taking this off here. How do your legs feel?
Good.
Good. So yeah, the nice part about Rock Floss is it's a really easy way to do blood flow restriction on yourself. So You can do squats with this, just by wrapping around your thigh. You can do push-ups to get the upper arm, chest. You can do quite a few things.
I don't know.
So it may not be as safe as using a actual BFR cuff.
Who's got money for that though?
Not me.
Who's got like, what are they, like $800?
I don't know, the smart cuffs you had in lab were like 600, I think.
Those are pretty nice cuffs too.
They were, especially with the Doppler with them.
Yeah. I still never learned how to use those things.
You still don't know
Put the gel on it, you put the gel on it, and then like you have to be in like a 45-degree angle or something like that, and then
So you want to start at a 45-degree angle, and then like you can't hear or find it, then you can bring it more vertically, and then that'll help.
I just never.
But I think you just gotta be careful with how much you do with it, I guess. Okay, so. Really fast. Okay. So, I'm gonna lay back down or try and get that back again with the third one since I feel like it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use a little bit smaller head thrust, so if it is too painful, but you know, what the smaller head does is just allows to get some more force in there. How's that feel? Pretty good. This is going to be a kind of fast here. And I can imagine it fast, but if you don't go for it, it'll be a lot of them. I just feel pretty in.
Can we get upper back of that then?
Yeah. Any more specific in your back?
What do you want? Okay.
You know?
Right around that area.
Happy with?
Yeah.
Doing that?
Anyone else?
Maybe on quads?
Quads, okay. Go ahead and roll a little bit. Something to touch these a little bit. There you go. Oh, that's good. And then
Yeah. That's incredibly random points of things. I don't know why.
so normally typically would be a sign of later development.
Of what?
That is later development. So the assumption that thought development, trauma, stress,
The fact that I haven't worked out in a month.
that could be it too.
It's like incredibly random points where like right back in the land. Like, it's not like when you hit, one of the quads specifically. It's not like you go to the lateral one and it's like, oh, yeah, it's like
So
really.
I remember like, this was like a painful feeling, like something that comes from jump and not your mouth.
No, it's just a trick where it's not painful at all. That's all. This one definitely tickles more than the other one. Which I'm white leg dominant, so that really doesn't make sense. Quarantine has made my body weird.
This one that all of us. Quarantine just think everything really
Yeah.
Anywhere else?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Now what we're gonna do is gonna do some rock tape to finish up here. So I know we're gonna tape your low back to anywhere else. Like me to tape, tape your knees, calf.
We'll do lower back and we'll go from there. I really don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. So what we're gonna do with the low back is just like you stand up.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't speak fast enough. And then lift up your shirt a little bit. And you're gonna bend over the table. Go ahead and bend over the table.
Oh, God.
You want me to take your lower back, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stand by it. That was funny.
That was pretty funny.
Charlie would have laughed.
Probably. No, it's not included.
Well, considering the position I'm in and the references we're making, I'm sure he can context clues, you know, will really help him out.
Speaking in for what we left.
The joke was made by me. Dawson has been appropriate.
See, this is just the humor that we would get away with if we were actually in class.
That's fair.
Because then you know he would do it.
Is this like one of those things like the more bend I have in my back, the better it'll be, or what?
So really you just bend your back because what it does is it stretches out all the back muscles up here. So bending over more would help, maybe. Possible.
Just curious, like, is it, because I don't know how it works, and I didn't know if like a more stretch when you put the tape down would help, you know?
So the tape is already 25% stretched, I think.
Mhm.
And then obviously I just put a little bit more stretch on it as I'm putting it on. And the corners. I think you just do that so that way it's easier to get off.
Mhm.
Don't drop it everywhere. So what I'm gonna do is a technique called the Big Daddy tape. Yeah, I know. you want to make another joke? Go ahead.
Man, you don't need bent over, talking about Big Daddy, what are you doing?
Apologize for him.
Dawson has been incredibly appropriate.
No, what Big Daddy is it's 4-inch tape. So the way I'm replicating that is I'm going to put 2 of these 2-inch tapes. I know you're biting your tongue so much.
2-inch, 4-inch, at least that's big. It honestly looked like you were holding a lot more than 4. I think it's because this looks really thick. I don't know. When you were cutting them before, it looked like it was more than just the 2 you cut originally.
Hey, how does it feel so far? Okay. Got any more jokes you want to make?
Nah, I'm good.
No.
I'll be quiet. I've heard you're great enough. I repeat, Dawson has been incredibly appropriate. I'm just weird.
Yeah. But I thought living with your girlfriend was supposed to take away these jokes.
Nope, it only made him worse.
No,
Because now I can't say them as much.
that's how it is. I figured you'd say it more.
I did.
How does that feel? But probably a little weird.
It's a little different. It's just different.
Yeah. You feel like that helps your back though? Just kind of, because what it's gonna do is it's gonna traction the skin away from your body, allowing for better movement of like the lymph and blood and.
Yeah. I don't know if it's this or the millions of other things we've done to my lower back, but it doesn't feel as tight.
That's fine. So is there anything else you'd like me to take? Knees? I'm gonna do upper back, is what I noticed a lot of is your shoulders are really rounded forward. So I can take in the upper back and that'll kind of help you keep your shoulders back, fix your posture.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. So go ahead and take off your shirt. If you want me to turn towards the camera, if you don't want to show off.
Where do you want me to turn? Turn this way?
Yes.
Okay.
So go ahead and pinch your shoulders back together. Okay. Honestly, it's weird that this is my last massage class.
Oh yeah, there's only two, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, two actual massage classes. The minor is like what? Anatomy, phys, whatever the other ones are.
Pretty much, yeah. Anatomy, physiology, pathophysiology.
Cathos requirement?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that does make sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I don't know why I was correct for that. Oh, Demcheck did. Speaking of pathophys.
I didn't take a bench check. He was on,
He was on the sabbatical.
Yeah.
I forgot, he came back this semester. I keep trying to find him, but I can't find him. Because he's from, if I remember right, he's from the port, which is right by me, where I'm relying on.
yeah, you're gonna pitch shoulders back together. Relax slightly.
Oh, so.
Slightly. Yeah.
But there was one time I was actually heading home north,
Mm-hmm.
and there's this, I think it's Boswell, Indiana. It's this just tiny little town on 41. Maybe it's still 63. I don't know. But it's, you know, between here and my hometown. And I ended up just stopping for a pit stop at a Subway on my way up, and I go into the Subway, and I just see Demcheck standing in line. I'm like, Demcheck, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I'm going home. I was like, oh, come by. I think it was like the spring break or fall break or something.
Okay.
It was like super weird. I was like, hey, Demcheck, how you doing, buddy?
That works. So, yeah. Overall, it looks pretty good. Could have moved it a little bit more, but it's already on there. So, how does it feel?
Pretty good.
Good. Okay. So that is it. Unless there's anything else you'd like me to do, take.
Nah, I've been good.
No. Okay. Well, thank you again for being the demo.
Sorry for all the inappropriate jokes.
I apologize for him. I can't help it.
He was appropriate.
But okay. Well, thank you and have a good rest of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably be up here. So if you need anything, just let me know.
Cool.